All right, there we go. Is there anything you'd like to say, Veda, before I release the results?
I'm very impressed by all of our fellow peers in the church with the amount of a turnout we had. It's very shocking. I was expecting much lower, but I'm pleasantly surprised, and I'm hoping that this is a new era of the Holy Church of Joe Biden with how much activity we've had lately. We've really been in a rut over the past few administrations, and I'm glad to see that Charles I and I have been able to kick stuff up and start getting stuff through and start getting people involved. And it's great to see.
All right, thank you, Pope Veda. So now I'm going to read the results from the election. I will be reading the seats in order. I will give their name, the percentage they got, and then I will move on to the next seat. Please do not interrupt me until I finish. All right. For seat 1, Dossifier II received 60% of the vote. Kanye I received 40%. Congratulations, Dossifier. For seat 2,
Thank you.
June the 1st received 68.9% of the vote, and Sophia the 1st received 31.1%. Congratulations, June. For seat 3, Bolofex the 1st received 64.4% of the vote, and Taylor the 1st received 35.6% of the vote. Congratulations, Bolofex. For seat 4, Joshua the 1st received 71.1% of the vote, and Dustin the 1st received 28.9% of the vote. Congratulations, Joshua the 1st. For seat 5, Ben the 2nd received 51.1% of the vote, and Leah the 1st received 48.9% of the vote. Congratulations, Ben the 2nd. For seat 6, Zitz the 1st received 68.9% of the vote, and Six the 1st received 31.1% of the vote. Congratulations, Zix, for winning your re-election campaign. And for seat 7, Jackson the 2nd received 100% of the vote.
Ben!
Let's go.
Congratulations to all that won their seats.
I was not expecting those results. I'm genuinely
no one was
surprised.
Really expecting that. That was quite the results, actually.
Ben, you beat Leah?
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa, did I beat her by a single vote, or was it like?
It was very close. I can bring it up real quick. Let me look.
We're not going to talk about how I lost to Josh. We're not going to talk about that.
Yeah,
Josh actually won by the highest
loss.
margin of anyone, which came out of nowhere. Yes, Ben, you won by a single vote.
Nice job.
Yo,
You're welcome,
Mad
Ben. You're
lad.
welcome.
All right.
I told you should have ran for this election. I told you.
I will give each of you who are not currently on the council the counselor-elect role. You take
Go ahead
office on
and take me off.
May 3rd with the start of the new council period. All right. Veda, do you want to?
Yeah, I think I'll take it from here.
All right.
Welcome, fellow Bidenists. Very interesting election results overall. Definitely shocking, to say the least. But however, while we're all here today, a statute was passed recently that made Tuesday our holy day, and I felt like this was a time like no other to begin our sessions. It is old tradition to begin with the common prayer of Bidenism. When I say ahem at the end of each line, I suggest that you follow. It is a very easy template to follow, and you should get it from the first few. In the words of Joe Biden. Once in Joe Biden's life, he has probably said the words, "the" and "White House." Ahem.
Ahem.
Once in Joe Biden's life, he has probably said the words, "no" and "pickle." Ahem.
Ahem.
Once in Joe Biden's life, he has probably said the words, "George Bush." Ahem.
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 Once in Joe Biden's life, he's probably said the words sandwich and dog. Ahem.
Ahem.
Once in Joe Biden's life, he's probably said the words Russia and science. Ahem.
Ahem.
Once in Joe Biden's life, he has probably said the words Obama and pencil. Ahem.
Ahem.
Once in Joe Biden's life, he has probably said the words one and hello, ahem.
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 Once in Joe Biden's life, he has probably said the words Walmart in South Carolina, ahem.
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 Once in Joe Biden's life, he has probably said the words I am and president, ahem.
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 And lastly, once in Joe Biden's life, he has probably said the words leader and number one, ahem.
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 I mean,
Thank you.
generally you only read one of the prayers. But
Yeah.
I mean, we can
We got you the whole list,
I
man.
thought it was way
We got
funnier
catching
to
up
go
to
all
do.
over.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. I guess you're right.
We gotta dust it off. Thank you for following me in this prayer. I would also like, as a part of our Tuesday service this afternoon, read to you one of my favorite stories, the one that really changed my life entering into Bidenism, and one that I hope will change yours today. The classic, the unforgettable, the creme de la creme, Foghorn Leghorn and the chicken. Long, long ago, Foghorn Leghorn was sitting atop his barn and thought to himself, I say, what if I created something to help me on the farm? Thus Foghorn created chicken. Chicken was great. One day, however, the evil Matt Damon was walking and saw Foghorn's farm. He saw chicken. Damon thought to himself, what if I steal this chicken and use it for my own farm? Damon then quickly snatched chicken and ran to his farm. Foghorn was angry and yelled, now who's responsible for this unwarranted attack on my person? Foghorn called upon his closest ally, God of War, Mahatma Gandhi. Gandhi knew Damon had gone too far this time. Foghorn convinced Damon to meet with him whilst Gandhi snuck into Damon's farm to save chicken. But then something went wrong. Damon had expected Gandhi, and Justin Bieber was waiting for Gandhi. Justin and Gandhi fought for 90 minutes straight, and it looked like Gandhi might lose. But Gandhi had a secret weapon, the nuclear option. Gandhi fired a nuke at Justin and escaped with the chicken. Damon, unaware, looked at his farm in horror, then stared at Foghorn. Foghorn, on the verge of laughter, said, what in the name of Jesse James do you suppose that is? Damon, angry, began to attack Foghorn, but Foghorn was prepared. Foghorn called upon Obama, Lord of the Animals, and Obama summoned many creatures to help in the battle. Together, Obama and Foghorn bested Damon. As Damon fled, Chicken and Gandhi arrived, and Gandhi fired the final insult to Damon, the nuclear option. This is the last time Matt Damon ever messed with Foghorn Leghorn. Praise Biden. And that, folks, is how Foghorn invented the chicken.
I'm crying right now.
Me
I'm
too.
also crying. That was just emotional,
That was
a work of
beautiful
beauty.
story.
That was an amazing story.
Alina,
You missed it.
Sophia the First, you're on the
Kinda missed
cusp
it.
of a fantastic story. But unfortunately, that is all
Yeah,
we have.
You,
For
you
today.
missed it. We read the.
I mean, we
Foghorn
could read it
Leghorn
again.
chicken.
That's a pretty good story.
We could
yeah,
read it again,
I agree.
We
but
could.
look at the time. I encourage you, though, to explore the Bitacon and see what reaches out to you, like Foghorn Leghorn and the chicken reached out to
Hey,
me.
there's always next Tuesday.
Yes, there
And
is
there's always next
And
Tuesday.
There's
I'm
always-
happy to remind everyone that if you ever write a story about the gods in Bidenism,
Mhm.
you can submit your story to be added to the Bidacon. There's a channel for that in the information desk called Submit Stories for the Bidacon, and you will simply just put your story in there, and then the Pope will decide whether or not it's put into the book. So
Indeed.
Well, that was amazing. Not for me,
Yeah.
but you know.
Alright, unless there's something else that someone wants to bring up while we're all
I
here.
mean,
So just to make sure, since Ben did beat Leah,
Yes,
does that
Ben
make
was
June?
elected to council.
does that make June senior
June
counselor?
will indeed become the senior counselor on May the 3rd.
Okay. Just making sure.
All right.
Well, I believe that's everything we have, Charles the First.
I
I
believe so
expect
too.
next
Thanks,
week
everyone,
it
for
will go a
joining.
little differently with the service. We're just getting back into the start of things again. Hopefully there's more substance to it next time. But I hope you all enjoyed the reading, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Praise Biden, and have a wonderful Tuesday.
Praise Biden.
Praise Biden.